How's it going, YouTube? Normal key, flip key. Normal key, flip key. Want to know how to convert it? Stick around. Okay, I've been meaning to do this video for a couple of weeks, but I've been a bit ill the last couple of weeks, so I've not been able to do any videos. It's been some proper serious man stuff. Sore throat, coughing, everything. If that's not close to death, I don't know what is. But right, a couple of weeks ago, this is my spare key. My other key, it snapped across here, so I had no choice but to do something about it. So what I've done is got a cheap Toyota flip key off of eBay and taken the insides out of this one, taken the blade off of this one, because these ones on eBay aren't actually made in the right key size for the MR2. So I've had to swap the entire blade over. We'll have a look at that, shall we? You can see size comparison wise, this one is massive, but although it's bigger, it feels nicer in your pocket because it's not got the pointy, horrible, stabby bit sticking you in the leg all the time. Here's the next one I've had delivered. Let's go to the bench. Let's see how to do this, shall we? Actually, before we go, let's just have a look here. I've bought some new mirrors. These ones are to replace the ones that are on there, because the ones that are on there are bloody tiny. They're awful. These are a bit bigger, and also they're a bit better made. The other ones are flopping around, so we'll get those changed soon. And over here we have some candy apple red pigment that I've ordered. There's enough there to do the entire car again. We're going to do this over winter. This is just a powder that you've probably seen in my other videos that we mix in with the lacquer and make the candy apple red colour. This is a slightly more cherry colour than the one that's on the car now, and it does look nice. My underneath of my engine lid's painted in this colour now. Let's go and have a look at this key, shall we? Okay, there we have it. First job, take the two screws out. Let's take it to pieces. Right, be careful not to lose any springs or anything, because when you take it all to pieces, it all springs apart. If you can see in there's a little roll pin. We need to get that roll pin out, and then that will split this bit from this blade. So let's get a pin punch. Let's get this roll pin out here. Okay, pins out, so this should just pull apart. Okay, next job, this screw out. Let's take this key to pieces. Keep this bit safe. Right, this key's held in here pretty solid. We're going to have to break this out. Break all this case off. We just want this key. There we have it. There's the key. Right then, so what we need to do is we need this key, the Toyota key for the MR2, to look like this. This is the one from the flip key. Side by side. What we're going to use is a Dremel tool and reshape the top of this to match this. And then this one can go back in into the flip key. Right though, so what I've done is I've put them both together in the vise. I'll get the Dremel tool and I'll reshape this one so it matches this one, and then we'll get a file and we'll file it and we'll get it to match. Let's do that now. Safety first. For the split pin, I'm going to run a 1.5mm drill through the hole, then that gets that in the right place and I can put the split pin back in. There we have it. That's the hardest bit done. Split pin back in, keys changed over. Now really all we've got to do is build it all back together. Take your case, take the transponder from your old key, place it inside, take your modified flip key, place that in, take your little spring and this bit, and put those back in. Right, you'll notice on the spring it's got a little bit that kicks out. That fits into this slot here. So what we need to do is when we put it together, we need to twist it anti-clockwise one turn so it's always forcing the key open. You need that bit, else it won't flip. That might take you a few goes to get right. Just play with it, but you need to remember that it's always forcing open the key. Like that. Anti-clockwise, whilst pressing it, watch the spring doesn't slip, and then push it together. And then now it's always opening the key. Screw it back together. Right, this key on the MR2 is actually slightly wider, so what we need to do is this slot here, I need to take the Dremel and just widen it a little bit so the key, because at the minute the key won't close. And there we have it, all done. Easy. Okay, I hope you guys learnt a new mod today and I hope you think it's alright. It's a bit personal taste because this is bigger, but it's not pointy. So, I like it. I don't know how long they'll last because they're only cheap eBay keys, but we'll see. So, if you don't subscribe already, don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. We'll hopefully do the mirrors, probably. And I'm doing the backlights as well. Don't know what yet, I ain't decided. See you guys later. Cheers.